Airplane tickets to MWC, $2,000. 4-stop flight from San Francisco to Barcelona, Spain with delayed and missed flight, 24 hours. Airbnb in Barcelona for 5 days, $565. Getting to experience Spain and Galaxy S7, S7 Edge for the first time, priceless. I didn't get to attend Samsung's Galaxy S7 launch event due to my flight being delayed and being stuck in Dublin, Ireland, but I did spend a few hours playing with the S7 and S7 Edge today at MWC, and yes, that made up for all of the trouble. First, let's go ahead and talk about the design. Design on the Galaxy S7 and S7 Edge hasn't changed much from last year's S6 and S6 Edge. In fact, the only difference you can tell with the naked eye is the fact that this year's S7 and S7 Edge both come with curved back instead of being flat. This makes the phones a lot easier to hold, and boy, I noticed the difference right away the first time I held it. It's more ergonomic and naturally allows you to grip the phone. Other than that, you will notice the S7 barely has a camera hub compared to a huge one from last year. There's also always on screen just like the LG G5. Those damn Sam spies at LG paid off. Now, Galaxy S7 and S7 Edge hasn't changed much on the outside, but it's what's inside that counts. Both phones run the latest Qualcomm Snapdragon 824 US models and also Exynos 8890 octa-core models for certain countries with the latest Android 6.0.1 Marshmallow. With 4 gigs of DDR4 memory, you will not be disappointed with its performance, and graphic-intensive games were running flawless while I played games with them. And did we mention IP68 waterproof rating? The S7 and S7 Edge are both water resistant up to 30 minutes in up to 3 feet of water. As for display, the S7 features 5.1-inch 1440p AMOLED screen, while the S7 Edge features 5.5-inch 1440p AMOLED screen. As usual, the screens are super crisp and brighter than ever. If you want the best screens on a smartphone, the S7 or S7 Edge will not disappoint you. In my quick comparison with my Galaxy S6, the new AMOLED screens are indeed even brighter than last year. This also may mean more battery life through more efficient technology. Probably the biggest addition is a micro SD card slot. It's pretty awesome that they brought it back just in time, as with Android 6.0 Marshmallow, you can convert your micro SD card storage into internal storage. This means that you don't have to buy the one with larger storage. Just insert your spare micro SD cards and convert your S7 or S7 Edge up to a 232GB phone. Now, Samsung says that the new Marshmallow storage conversion isn't supported yet, but I'm crossing my fingers it is soon. The S7 features a 3000 mAh battery, while the S7 Edge features a much bigger 3600 mAh battery. The batteries are much larger than last year, and this will end up in longer battery life coupled with more efficient AMOLED screens. My biggest complaint with the S6 was the battery life, and I think Samsung may have just solved it, as 3000 mAh battery is a huge battery for the phone of this size. For the S7 Edge, you'll have a ton more Edge screen features, and you'll have the option to change the transparency and the size of the screen. You can add up to 9 different panels, and there's a ton more different panels this year. I really feel like Samsung has done a much better job with the Edge screen, as it's more flexible with more features. You can't go wrong with that. Camera on the S7 and S7 Edge feature the fastest lens on the market today with an f1.7 aperture and 1.4 microns sensor size. This combination means better photos in low light and more bokeh for your photos. Samsung also demoed low light performance comparison to the S6 in a completely dark room, and definitely it has improved a ton. The S7 and S7 Edge also feature motion photos that allow you to take 3-second videos automatically whenever you take a photo. This actually works well for taking quick videos while you take a photo. There's also a new hyperlapse mode which allows you to take hyperlapse videos and work well also. OIS also seems to have improved for panning shots. For video recording, you'll get an option for 4K UHD, 1440p, 1080p 16 frames per second, 30 frames per second, 1x1 1440 by 1440 resolution, 720p HD, and VGA. For gaming, the phones come with a game launcher which allows the user to disable notifications while gaming, lock recent backkeys so you don't actually hit them while gaming, take a screenshot, record the screen, and much more. The phones also support Vulkan API, which gives you 4 times faster gaming and low power consumption for games that support the API. In layman's terms, you will be able to enjoy the full 1440p resolution gaming while saving battery life. The game I tried was super high resolution. I could almost see every pixel while playing the game. I was really amazed. Overall, I'm very impressed with the Galaxy S7 and the S7 Edge. I also really dig the fact that Samsung decided to make the S7 a smaller 5.1-inch device and the S7 Edge with 5.5-inch screen. For people like myself who prefer bigger phones, S7 is much too small, but I can accept the size of the S7 Edge. And if you like smaller phones, the 5.1-inch S7 may just work out for you. I expected much of the same from last year, and yes, design hasn't changed much from last year, but I really like the fact that the battery has been upgraded, micro SD card slot has been added, and the phones are now fully waterproof. I took my Galaxy S5 and S6 to Thailand last year, but I ended up using the older S5 for video recording myself snorkeling in Phuket, which worked flawless even in warm salty water for nearly an hour. With S7 and S7 Edge, you'll be able to take your phone in more places and make videos, take calls while you swim. Damn. Now the biggest question is whether you want to get the S7, S7 Edge, or the LG G5. While I'm damn impressed by LG G5's new modular features and 2 cameras, both Samsung and LG has impressed me in its own right, so it will really boil down to your personal preferences. I should have a buying guide video for you soon on that, so watch out for that.
Especially, I really like the design of the silver version, both the S7 and S7 Edge. I'll have a full review when I get hands on it, but in the meanwhile, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up for me. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, or Google+, Instagram. And as always, I'll stay on Android.